I've been denied bail until they said I should come back on the 7th of August for the fact of reporting what the organizers of the 31st July protest had said. So basically journalism has been criminalized.
But how are you feeling? Are you okay?
I'm okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. The struggle against corruption should continue. People should not stop, they should carry on with it.
Hi everybody, this is Zimzam Entertainment. Welcome. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I post new videos. And for the returning subscribers, thank you for coming back. Woo-wee! Well, guys, today's entertainment is just an update about Hopewell Chinono. Well, Hopewell has formally been charged with inciting violence. He was basically just reporting on the plans for July 31st for people to protest on July 31st. There are people that have been planning this thing, and he, as a journalist, reported on it, and now he's in trouble. He's been arrested for inciting violence. Now, if I remember correctly, November 2017, the same people that are in government today were appealing to the public and the people of Zimbabwe to go to the streets and protest to force Mugabe, who was then the president, to step down. So how is it that you guys appealed to the public, sent us to the streets to protest for Bob to step down, and yet here you are arresting the people that are a journalist who's reporting on the plans for a protest? And this is a protest for the government to do something about the corruption. There's so much corruption in the government that it is disheartening. And Zimbabwe's problems are caused by that corruption that is being practiced in the government. It's got nothing to do with sanctions. It's got nothing to do with sanctions as the government of Zimbabwe would want people to believe. No, we don't believe that. We don't buy that. Zimbabwe has so many resources, very rich in resources, but if they were managed properly and people took accountability, this economy would be better off than it is today. But because of the corruption, greed, and selfishness of the leaders, this is why the country is where it is today. So anyway, they have charged Hopewell, but remember 2017, we took to the streets because you guys encouraged us. You guys incited, let me just say it like it is. You guys incited violence. You incited us to go to the streets to think. And now journalists reported on that. Everybody was on the streets. Nobody was arrested, but you guys are the ones that are arresting people who are doing the same thing that you guys introduced. You guys are the ones that started this thing of asking people to take to the streets to force someone to step down. And then again, 2017, November, when ED came to power, he said, if the people speak, he would listen to the people, because the voices of the people are the voices of God. He said if the people say he should step down, he will step down. Whether he was saying he would do it or whether he was trying to send a message to Bob to say the voice of the people is the voice of God, so if they say step down, you should step down. Please, the same should apply to you, sir, because the voice of the people is the voice of God. And here we are. Please step down. Why should you arrest somebody when they report on that? Why should you intimidate people from going to the streets. You guys, you have failed us. ED and his people and his government have failed the people of Zimbabwe. You can force us to do whatever you want to do. You can oppress us. You can send police onto the streets. You can use COVID as an excuse. The bottom line is that you have oppressed us and you have failed us. Your promises that you made, you have not fulfilled any of them. You have not even attempted to make good on those promises. So kill us if you want, shut us up if you want, but the truth of the matter is you failed us and you should take responsibility and step down. If you don't want to step down and wait until your term, that's fine. Clean up this mess that you have created. Stop harassing people. Stop harassing the citizens. Stop arresting people that speak out against the corruption. Just stop. It is so obvious, no matter how you try to hide it, no matter how you try to cover it up. It is so obvious that you guys have failed and you're just trying to cling to power. It is obvious to the world. It is obvious to everybody. So the more you try to force these issues, the more desperate you look, and the more foolish you look, and the more disorganized you appear. So instead of trying to put in place the police and the military to be on the streets, you should be making a statement to the people of Zimbabwe, apologizing for failing and asking them, how do you want us to help make this better? And of course, they are going to say step down. Of course, we know you're not going to step down, but talk to the people. Do not just send your people, your soldiers and your police to be arresting people just because they have a mind. You guys make it seem like we don't have our own brains, like we don't have our own minds. We think. Remember, we are literate and we are educated. So we do think, we do have the brains. Unlike what you're trying to portray to the world, that every time we speak out, we are pushing a foreign agenda. No, by accusing us, you are basically saying that we are dumb people. This is why you continue doing what you do to us. Because as far as you are concerned, we are dumb and we just follow whatever you guys are saying. Our silence, you mistake our silence to be compliance. No, we are not compliant with what you guys are doing. We don't want it. We don't like it. Please take it away and just stop. Just stop. I'm urging more YouTubers, more Zimbabwean YouTubers to please speak against this corruption, speak against this injustice. And yes, I now know that there are some celebrities that have joined in this talk of speaking against the arrest of Hopewell. If we can get more celebrities, please speak up against the arrest of journalists. Where is the democracy in Zimbabwe? Where is the democracy in Zimbabwe? Each person in Zimbabwe who is suffering and is feeling it needs to just make their own video about what. All you have to do is, if you're scared, just wear a mask and wear glasses and just say, my name is, you don't even have to give us your real name. Just tell your story. Tell your story to the world. You don't have to go to the streets if they're, refusing you to go to the streets, and they have set a trap that if you go to the street, they will arrest you or shoot you or whatever. Take to social media. Take to social media. Just put your story. I have got this degree. I have not been employed since God knows when. My parents, talk about your story. Tell your story. Hashtag ED must go. Hashtag ZANU-PF must go. Hashtag we want a new Zimbabwe. Guys, come on. You know, we can do this. We can do it. We don't have to go to the streets. We can do it even on social media. You know, social media is it's a very powerful tool. Let us not underestimate it. We can do it. Hashtag we are done with ED and ZANU PF. Hashtag I want a better Zimbabwe. I want people to stop sleeping hungry. I want better schools. I want better healthcare for the people of Zimbabwe. Hashtag ED must go. Hashtag free Hopo Chinono. People of the soil, don't forget to subscribe. And please, no YouTubers left behind. Please subscribe to other YouTubers as well. See you in the next video.